All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Um, wow. A lot of mixed emotions with this subject. Um, this news is going to spread like wildfire, and everybody and their uncle is going to have a different opinion. So let's just jump into this. I saw someone post a thing on Facebook. One of my Facebook friends said Black Wednesday. Yeah, you know what? I think some people guessed that this was going to be coming in light of the XFL shutting down. Um, people people had to see this coming. You know, when a company like WWE signs so many people and then gets hit with a situation where you can't tour, they're having a ridiculous amount of um there's no money coming in. I mean, they've got the network money, which is nice, but they got, I'm sure they're selling some merch off of WrestleMania weekend and the sales and stuff. But that's it. That is it. No one's filling arenas. So it's not just the look of the presentation that's changing. It changes the economy of the whole company. And now we're seeing the first signs, the first big signs of this in the company today. We had to see this coming. It was hard to guess like how much we were going to be getting as far as roster cuts and stuff. But God, I got message from like everybody and their uncle. It's crazy. I saw a couple names. I went away from my desk. I came back and I saw like 24 more names. Yeah, my boys are talking about it too over on TNI. It's absolutely nuts. Um, I'm getting updated stuff by the minute here. Dead Pug Cage, what is up? How's it going on this crazy day? Yeah, man, this news is just crazy. Do you think the issue is with that Saudi money for months back? Maybe true. I heard different things. I heard they were having issues. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, the biggest issue is they're just not. There's no road revenue. They're used to doing what, 5 dates a week between both brands doing each or whatever, and then you got combo shows in there or whatever. Um, it's a hard pill to swallow. While some of these guys were anxiously awaiting a release, I just saw something that was absolutely heartbreaking. Now, while fans like me who love Impact Wrestling and they want certain people, Malcolm Lloyd, what's up, man? They want people to, they're a free agent now. We're so excited that we can go here, we can go there. I want you guys to watch something for a minute, and it might just change your mind for a minute. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta do this right. Hang on. I think this is the right way to do it. I've done this before and I've screwed it up. Let me know if you can hear. All right, so Drake Maverick is one of the many that got released. I'll go through the list and everything in just a minute. But this is his statement. He just went live and did this.
So I just got off the phone with WWE Talent Relations' Mark Carano that has told me that as of today, I've been released from my WWE contract due to the current climate, with what's going on in the world, and unlike everybody else, where I probably didn't take this as seriously as it is at the beginning, but it's affecting people's lives, it's affecting people's jobs, it's affecting the way people make a living. I'm very fortunate that WWE is still allowing me to compete in the NXT Interim Cruiserweight title tournament, but it's very likely that those will be the last matches I ever have. There's a lot of people I'm not going to get a chance to say goodbye to that I really loved, that I really cared about. Make me a better person. And again, I'm very fortunate that I still get that. Other people won't get that. But these are the last 3 matches I have. I just want everybody watching at home to know that you'll have my all. You'll have everything. It's not about a title anymore. It's about my life. It's about feeding my family, paying my bills. So if I don't make an impression, if I don't win, that's it for me. So I just want everybody to know that you're all going to get everything I have.
All right. So yeah, that's it certainly cools the jets on all the ooh, we got all these free agents and look at it. That video is the reality. Not everybody is taking this the same way. Okay. Now, what's up, everyone in the chat? Styles is here. What's up? Yeah, Styles gave me the list. I was like, dear God. I've got one of the lists from WWE here. This list, Jesus, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just in this list alone, there's 17 people. We got Kurt Angle, because I believe he was an agent or something. And now this isn't even including backstage people. It's on another list that I got. This is just pretty much in-ring talent and referees and whatever. We got Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, who you just saw. But it looks like Drake Maverick is still going to perform tonight. They're letting him, because they announced him, and they're letting him have his last whatever's going on tonight. Kurt Hawkins, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, Mike Chioda. Mike Chioda is a ref, I believe. Mike Kanellis, his wife Maria, EC3, Aiden English, who was announcing, I guess, for NXT or one of those brands. Oh no, 205 Live. That's what he was doing. Leo Rush, Primo, and Epico. That is wow. That is a hell of a list. Wow. It's now I've heard even more names. Trying to see if there's an updated list. That's on the main page of WWE.com. Now I'm seeing other names out there. Yeah, like Styles says, yeah, I knew there was going to be spring cleaning, but we didn't expect that many. What about that era? Yeah, they've got their problems too right now. If you look at the numbers on the other side of the world, they are just as catastrophic, if not worse, than here. Yeah, maybe that money on the other side of the world wasn't all that. Is this the end of the WWE? No, they're gonna keep on their roster whoever, like the bigger names, whoever they think will still make them money and bring in viewers and revenue. Yeah, this list alone is insane. Aiden can reunite with Simon Gosh in the Indies. Yeah, right. Primo and Epico still working for WWE is the biggest story. No offense. Yeah, they're down in Puerto Rico, something, and that's how they got those suspensions, because they didn't want to. They were told to come back to the States for a blood test. No, there's no reason why they couldn't do a blood test and then send over with the results. That's ridiculous. They have to fly over on their own dime. That's stupid for a blood test. But now they're gone. Yeah, Rowan, yep. I heard of cutbacks, but this is ridiculous. Yeah. J-Bone, Lashley next, EC3 to AEW. Yeah, honestly, as much as fans, like I was just talking with some of the TNI guys, the Total Nonstop Impact crew, we see names like EC3, Eric Young, Drake Maverick pop up because we know where they came from originally. And Impact fans get all excited. Now, you can get excited, but let's be real here. These are tough times. There's not a ton of revenue coming in here. I really highly doubt, unless you've got like 100, Tony Khan's dad could whip out his check and do whatever the hell he wants. He's got that kind of cash. Vince McMahon does not anymore. He just declared bankruptcy on his other company. That's a horrible sign. And I'm not even going to get into the political discussion as far as what I just read about him and Trump. Dear God. So no, don't get me started on that, because I don't even know half the stuff. It's not fair to talk about it if I don't know about it. Meltzer said these cuts are unnecessary. No, what's unnecessary is hiring dozens of people for no reason other than to see another company not get them. That's what's unnecessary. And in order to see his own company survive, which is not bringing in hundreds of $1,000,000 through the next few quarters of this year, yeah, it is necessary. I'm no millionaire, billionaire, but if you're not ranking in the money from these dates that are all all the dates from all the brands around the world that would be bringing in money, if all that is gone, what are you going to do? You have no choice. It's a hard pill to swallow. And like I said, the emotions across the industry are going to range from what I just showed you with Drake Maverick, as in, I don't know what's going to happen next, to like maybe a guy like EC3 that's been sitting on his couch and doing goofy stuff with some friends and some videos on his YouTube channel, just waiting. I don't know. I don't know what his mood is going to be. I'm sure he was happy for the opportunity, but when you're just thrown to the side. Now, of course, he was dealing with a concussion, and I have not heard yet how bad his physical state is. He looks like $1,000,000. I'm just saying. Maybe more. Yeah, there's probably going to be more, Agent. Thanks for stopping in here, man. Spud just posted. Yeah, I just played the video, dude. Man, it was hard. It was hard to watch, man. But I was gonna show this one. Kari's saying, yeah, there's rumors about her. AJ Styles, no. I'd be shocked. Like I said, anybody with a really big name right now, they're going to keep those because those are the ones that are going to be their bread and butter and get them through this. Like, Rollins, Reigns, all those guys. Now that's no, you're the man for being here. Thank you. I said J-Bone. Mike and Ellis come back to ROH to form Kingdom. Yeah. Impact being a Michael McDonald. What? Michael McDonald? I don't know what that is, but okay. It's almost hard to keep up with these. Okay, now I'm getting even more here. They just released Zack Ryder and No Way Jose. I'm looking for this in their news, and it's nowhere in their news page. I'm scrolling, and it's all stuff from Raw. I don't know if it's on their main page. Let me see here. No, there's nothing here. Unless it's on their Twitter. Let's go to the Twitter box. Why am I not seeing? Oh, that's why. Because I was seeing so much stuff from WWE at one point, I muted their page. No wonder I couldn't find it. All right. Oh, this is all stuff from like 2 hours ago. There's nothing current. I'm not seeing anything new here. It's on Raja.com. Oh, okay. WWE database is down at the moment. Yeah, sites are crashing because now everyone's trying to keep up with this news. Apparently, I don't know how to spell either. Raja. Com. And it's okay. So no way, Jose. Okay. All right. All right. I read all those. Okay, Zack Ryder and No Way Jose are also, and this list is only going to. This is only guys. There's Maria Kanellis in there, but you gotta be real. There's going to be women in here too, along with and that's main. That is all main roster. Wait till they get to NXT. I have no clue how many people are actually in NXT. There's the ones you hear about coming in, and then you see like the presented classes that come out like once a quarter or every other quarter, where they feature, anywhere from like 5 to 10 new people or whatever. All those. Oh, Sarah Logan. Yes, I'm sorry. She is a woman. I'm sorry. Man, this is crazy. Is it too late to add me? No, dude. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so looks like I'm going to have a guest. As soon as he clicks on it, we'll bring in Styles. And I don't have to be alone in this sadness. Let's jump back in the chat here while we're waiting for Styles to get in here. I can see Leo Rush going back to Ring of Honor. Yeah, but that's the thing. We can predict all we want, but who's got the money to make these contracts? What's up, Styles?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Dude, hey, everybody. This is sad. I need a hug, man. I need a hug. Give me a hug.
Okay, I don't even know what direction I'm in, man. This is a very emotional day. Let me tell you, at least for the WWE superstars and the agents of the company. I've been keeping track of this whole spring cleaning thing, but this is the biggest mass spring cleaning that we've had in over 5 years. And there's a lot of top tier names that were on there who ended up becoming enhancement talents, aka jobbers, and then you have other guys that you just didn't expect to be released. And this is very emotional. You know, I'm gonna have to shed a tear on this one.
Wait, especially when you see the real side of stuff. Okay, yeah, WWE News isn't even featuring any of this stuff right now. When you see, and I'm going to keep going back to this as a perfect example. It's like I said, we can get all excited for, so and so can go to so and so company, and I hope that this company picks up this guy, and Impact can get Eric Young and EC3 and Drake Maverick. We all got to pump the brakes. We can fantasy book the shit out of this.
Oh, hell yeah.
But we got to pump the brakes on this, dude. Nobody's doing any shows. We got TV deals and we got merch, and that is it.
Yeah, you know, I'm still shocked that the WWE has been deemed essential, which seems very, very crooked to me. You know, I hate to be the black sheep and all that, but it's bullshit. And I don't say things like that very lightly. Everybody knows that I am the most unscripted, unbiased mother effer in the world.
Oh, you don't have to censor yourself on here. I ain't monetized. It's all good.
I know. I'm trying to keep myself as clean as possible.
Oh, I know you got kids around there too.
Yeah, I got my 9-year-old over here playing Roblox again. And
say no more. Like, it's all good.
But and then you got AEW, who's possibly not going to be doing TV shows for a while. They just did a buttload of tapings in the last several days or last several weeks. Cool deal, buddy. But yeah, you know, then you got ROH, who's not going to be doing any shows. The TNA's doing their empty arenas for the next 2 weeks.
Well, WWE just announced that they're still doing like live.
Yeah, they're the only promotion that's going to be doing anything live. Everything else is going to be taped by everybody else, by every other promotion. So it's like, it's a sense of fuckery. So, but I'm still trying to process what's going on right now. This is very shocking. You know, right when you started your podcast, I saw the Drake Maverick or the Rockstar Spud promo, him in his WWE gear, or at least the merchandise that they give him to wear. To see him as emotional as can be, I feel for him. I feel his pain.
Yeah, like I said, that really it sheds a different light on all this from a fan's perspective. Like I said, you get all excited for, ooh, let's fantasy book the shit out of this, and then you see the real emotion on Drake's face, and then it's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be all excited, you know?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it is good to get a release from the WWE, but in a moment like this, while we're facing a pandemic known as the coronavirus, aka COVID-19, and you lose your job, there's no money behind that.
Yeah.
There's these guys aren't going to see an additional $1,200 paycheck because they make over that budget.
Yeah.
There will be no emergency relief fund for them whatsoever. There will be zip. So that means they need to get off their ass and look for new promotions to work for. Hopefully, just hopefully, there will be a promotion out say, hey, we have interest in your talent and your character, and we'd like to have you work for us. But right now, the way promotions are working, the independent scene is pretty much shut down. A lot of independent companies are shutting down because of the 55-person rule. You know, you can't have people out in the crowd coughing and sneezing like crazy and then getting the independent talent sick. So the indie scene is out of the question right now. But you got companies like MLW, you got, AEW, you got hopefully ROH if they decide to do, taped events. NWA. I would love to see some of these guys in NWA. But then you have the overseas stuff. You had WXW. Hopefully, just hopefully they have, slots available. Hopefully they are still doing, tape shows over in Germany and the UK. You also have, New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan.
Yeah, they had to shut down. they had to shut down everything. I'm looking at the names trending on Twitter right now, and it's just
Yeah, the names are just too big. There's just too many names to even focus on Twitter. Like, you only get like 5 trends and that's it. But if you're like going through like a tweet and it shows the list, you might as well just show a paste bin of all the released talent. I mean, I'm right here on No DQ, and I'm also on Raja.com, and it's just like, you know, they're my go-to sources when I have nothing else to read on like WWE.com, which which I said the database was down earlier. I mean, they're having a hard time trying to update their stuff because people are trying to saturate the you know, that exact page, trying to see who's next on the release list.
Yeah, this is interesting. Dead Punk Gay says, "Hey J-Bone, I have an odd question. Do you think the 90-day no-compete clause will go into effect here for them, or is there a way to bypass it due to the current pandemic?" I have no idea if these guys have 90-day no-compete clauses or if they're just cut and dried.
The way I see it, I think they're going to end up with a 90-day no-compete clause because this is Vince being Vince.
But do they even want to pay these guys that 90-day deal?
That's a good question.
Given the current circumstances, can they afford to?
Yeah, I mean, you know, ever since the whole fallout of the XFL just a couple of days back, you know, 23% of the stock was WWE.
That was a sign right there.
That was tens of millions of dollars right there. That's money that could have went towards this talent. And it's just like, holy shit, man. Like, what is Vince doing to his company now? This is like WCW all over again.
Yeah, and it's... WCW, I think, was a little different circumstance. That was... The big deal was...
Going from the water.
The company that had them on their TV didn't want them on their TV no more. And after that, then it seemed like all hope was lost and WWE scooped up the crumbs, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure the women list is coming too.
Without a doubt. I mean, you know, I'm looking in the chat. We have talent like Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. One of two of them could get released. Liv just came back with a repackaged angle, and Ruby Riott just came back from an injury. Those two have an ongoing rivalry, and once that rivalry is done, one of the two could, maybe both, could possibly get released.
Yeah, there's as far as the backstage people, Lance Storm, Pat Buck, who just joined recently. That was yeah, you gave me a list. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I gave you a nice little list.
A lot of that was talent. Did you?
Now the agents.
Hold
did you have agents for you? Hold on, I'm live, buddy. All right, so WWE okay, so the producers are Fit Finley, Mike IRS Rotundo, Shane Hurricane Helms, Lance Storm, Billy Kidman, Pat Buck, Sean Daivari, Scott Armstrong, and Sarah Stock.
Oh man!
After I'm done here,
Finley
is going.
Well, and that just makes sense. All these guys are the ones that are on the road with the talent, helping them at their dates. And the main thing, there's no road dates right now. So what are these guys doing? Nothing. You know, they're not helping the company in any way. There's no dates other than and whatever they're doing at the PC right now, you're not going to have a bunch of extra agents floating around. You can't physically do it now. And that's the sad part. Like, oh, I'm going to go get, Braun Strowman a cup of coffee. No, you're not.
You're not going to do jack shit right now. You're just going to sit at home and collect a paycheck. Well, never mind. We're going to release you and you're not going to get paid anymore. How about that?
And I saw I shouldn't laugh. Excuse me. Excuse me. I saw Hurricane Helm's tweet, and it was the same tweet he did like what was it 10 years ago or whatever it was. I shouldn't have answered that phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did he do that or was that someone else that did that?
That was him.
Was that him? Okay. Oh,
It
he
was
just
him.
tweeted it again, and it's like
A few people have said it in the past couple of years as well. One of those people being CM Punk. When he got released from his contract, he got fired instead of, granted release.
oh yeah, he got it. He got the FedEx on his wedding day.
Yeah, or something like that.
So
But, this is just one of those things. Or was it JTG? Maybe it was JTG. JTG. Man, he was under the company's payroll for so long. They were like, "Who's JTG again?"
yeah, good old JTG. Hey, I mean, me and the Ramblers actually interviewed him.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good interview too.
That was when he came out with his book.
Yep.
And then he was going to come out with another book, and I don't even remember. I think we were going to try to have him on, and we were having technical issues or something happened. I forget. But yeah. Road Dog Jesse James and go for New Age Outlaw. Yeah, we don't know. There's Daniel Bryan's at home right now. He's
Is he still self-quarantining?
Well, the thing is if he keeps doing these live dates, he's never going to see his family.
Yeah.
He can't. He'd be stuck. Like I heard that he'd be stuck in a freaking hotel, quarantining between dates. He can't go back to the West Coast. He's got a family. He can't risk his babies and his wife's health risk. So he's like, screw this. I'm just going home. So yeah, maybe they will. I don't know, but I don't know. He's a big name though. I don't know, man. I mean, these circumstances are so weird. This isn't just like normal cuts. This is called there is no revenue coming in. We have to do everything we can to survive right now.
Yeah, Vince is cutting the fat, and
it's 40% of the company, including the roster. So it's not just roster cuts. It's not just agents, refs, women. There's behind the scenes people that we're not even hearing about.
Yeah, the Expendables, man. I remember there was I don't know if I can find it on Google anymore, but there was a meme that was made a couple years back when guys like Sandow was released, and there was like a list of people behind him. Like, let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, that was one of my bigger videos I did back a handful of years ago. It was like 12 people.
Yeah.
It wasn't Drew McIntyre on that list or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of all the people that stayed throughout all that mess, Heath Slater, and now...
This is good for Slater. I hate to say it, but this is good for Slater. Reason why I say this is the fact that he got released. He can go to another company, get jacked, become a bigger star. As a matter of fact, just the other day on WWE YouTube, I saw a two-way call between McIntyre and Slater. And he was like, get out of the company, get yourself ripped, come back a couple years later, and bam, be WWE champion.
Hey, I mean, the guy, I don't think a lot of people know this. I've seen the footage. Wasn't Heath Slater one of FCW's last world champs?
Something like that, I believe so.
And Tyler Breeze was like champ for like a day, you know, you got to wonder, like, man, just the names are just going to grow, and it's crazy. I'm afraid to see who's next. I mean, there's realistically the horrifying reality of this is there's going to be enough people released to start a whole new damn company.
Oh, without a doubt. But the question is, can anybody really afford to start a new company?
Well,
We
that's
just
the
got
thing.
AEW 9 months ago.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Tony Khan, if he, you know, gets out his dad's bank book and be like, all right, TNT, boom, here's your other show
your
we've been
second
talking
show,
about.
yeah.
Here's your second show. Bring in 36 new guys and just change them all up and put them on TV, because I haven't been on TV in months anyways. You know, I mean, yeah, is that a possibility? Maybe. You know, but realistically, no, just because of what's going on and the way ratings are, people are going, and I told this to the guys the other night. If you're tuning in because you still appreciate the fact that they're wrestling, then that's great. That's you. That's wonderful. There's a lot of people that just are like, man, I can't watch this. Like CM Punk, he's like, you know, he's like the biggest name out there that actually said something about the, you know, the opinion of the state of things right now, and he's like, man, I can't watch these shows. It's you know, it's like I said the other day, it's like watching your kids play. Everybody's quiet in the audience, you're watching the kids on stage do their thing, and they're trying to be charismatic and they're trying to be loud and stuff, and it's just, shh, we're watching the play. You know, that's like, it's crazy.
All right, so I'm getting some news right now that
Uh-oh.
Rusev has just been released.
Are you serious? Oh my God. Is this
I'm
on?
getting it right now. I am in internet chat rooms. I am all over the internet as well.
My man Styles is all over this. I love you, baby.
Also, WWE writer Andrea Listenberger, who was involved with the Otis and Mandy Rose storyline, noted today that she has been released from the company.
Oh man.
So they are releasing writers, and oh man, Raja went down. But yeah, Rusev is on the names or the name of the list that have been released.
Second.
It would make sense. At the same time, it wouldn't. The only reason I say it would make sense is the fact that his contract is coming up very soon.
I'm not seeing the Rusev.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to update.
All right, so while we're waiting for that list to update, I did want to bring up something else that's completely out of left field, but it's pretty cool. In light of all this chaos and negativity, there is a brand new movie coming out. It's that one that we heard about a while back. John Moxley is going to be a cage fighter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, if you go to hang on a second. I'll put the link for it in the chat. I'm not going to play the trailer because I'll get taken down. But you guys can check out this trailer. It's pretty cool. And what's interesting is there's actually some AEW footage in the trailer. So there's the trailer. You guys can click on it and come back or whatever. It's fine. But yeah, the trailer is actually pretty badass. And apparently Fight TV is going to feature the movie. I tried clicking on the thing and it says it's not going to be available in your area. So I don't know if it's just going to be Fight TV internationally, and I don't know what they're going to do here. I didn't read the whole press release on it, but you guys can check out the trailer. It looks pretty cool. So basically the storyline is John Moxley is what's his name? The name on here is priceless. Hang on. Randy Stone. Randy Stone is his name. It's a great name. But he's a professional wrestler that gets into the world of MMA, cage fighting, UFC or whatever. And it's a story of people's reaction in the UFC, UFC legends' reaction to somebody coming in. It's almost holy shit. Is this a story about CM Punk?
Do you guys think Edge might get cut? There's that possibility. Well, actually, here's the thing. He's under a Legends contract. I doubt he'll get cut. But there won't be any matches for him. So he'll just be sitting at home collecting a WWE paycheck.
Well, that's the thing. Edge is what do you call that? He's a special attraction.
Yeah. He's got a Brock Lesnar contract.
He's not wrestling every week. We knew after Mania, you're not going to see him for several months, probably till later this fall. Given if things even slowly come back to normal by then. People are like, oh, yeah, we'll be good in a few weeks. No, you come on. No, we're losing hundreds of people by the day still. No.
All right, so in the chat, we got Humble Beast asking, what up, Jay and CM? Can you go over the names or the list of names again on who got cut? I just got here.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Do you got the list in front of you, or do you want me to go up on?
Actually, I do have the list right here. We have Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Eric Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, EC3, Aiden English, Leo Rush, Epical and Primo. Also, we have now Rusev. It is official. It is Rusev. I'm getting bombarded with texts and PMs like crazy right now that Rusev has been released.
That might be. That
might
right
be will break the internet.
That might be the biggest name yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing anything on PW Insider. So yeah, these sites are slowing down a little bit because unless it's coming straight from WWE itself.
Yeah, WWE staff is probably getting released as we speak, so they're probably not going to update their page right away. But I just got word that Rhea Ripley has removed WWE from her bio and changed her Facebook page to Demi Bennett.
Oh, well, like I said, the
list will keep growing. If this is official, this would be more breaking news. It could be another reason why she lost her title. She could be on her way out.
Well, yeah, and don't be surprised. Like I'm on the WWE Universe thing right now. Don't be surprised if you see stuff go away, like the bump and all this extra stuff that's going on. It's sad but true. Yeah, there's nothing new on the WWE Twitter except for like an hour or two ago. So they're not updating.
Yeah, they're probably waiting last minute. But yeah, Rhea's a big name in NXT. If she's
Well, she was just
she was
just in WrestleMania.
Yep.
Now, granted, she lost the title, but
Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at her Facebook page. Now her profile, her fan page is still verified, still WWE Rhea Ripley. So it could be good news. I'll keep an eye on it.
yeah. Kurt Angle, man, if he showed up, AEW, the ratings gonna blow. I'm serious. Kurt Angle's not gonna do anything right now. He's retired. He's not gonna come out of retirement. If you guys want to see some realism to what's going on in the Kurt Angle situation, go watch his interview with Chris Van Vliet. I'm legit worried about him because he's not in a good place right now. He is physically miserable, and that's going to change your mood.
Oh, I know how that is.
Styles, it's like preaching to the choir on that one. I know you're on disability, man. I know you've been miserable for years.
Yeah, aside from personal reasons, but yeah, the whole
we won't get into that, but yeah, physically.
Yeah, but physically, like, it took years and years and years of rehabilitation to get my body to where it needs to be again. And I feel better than I have in the last several years. For those who don't know, I am a disabled veteran from both the United States Navy and the United States Army. I suffer from degenerative disc disease in my lower lumbar, also severe sciatic nerve damage in both legs. But a year ago, I started a new form of physical therapy since the government's version did not work. I tried from the civilian side of things, and I did about 6 months of that. And let me tell you, in those 6 months, I seen a hell of a lot more improvement from what the last several years of physical therapy have done. And the body miserability is almost gone now. Hence, I'm not doing physical therapy anymore, but I am doing my own therapy here at home once in a while. I do try body stretches. I do try certain things. I do got to get new resistance bands so that way I can extend my legs out a little bit more, try, strengthening my right leg more than my left. The nerve damage is almost gone. All because of the techniques that they showed me. And I got to say, it's the best damn thing you could ever do if you're ever in a situation like that. Pinched nerves, the degenerate herniated discs, they are no joke to mess around with. The minute you have something like that, I do urge you to go ahead and get the treatment. Find the best health insurance carriers that will actually take the time to help pay for your physical therapy, because it is not cheap. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah, I just went on Rusev, his Twitter. He changed it to Miro. That his real name?
I'm not sure.
But he his last tweet 15 minutes ago. Thank you all. Rusev out. There you have it. So yeah.
Thank you for letting me serve you guys. For those in the chat.
Yeah, thank you, Styles. I haven't said that enough lately.
I know you're like one of the biggest supporters of the military, man. And I appreciate that, because there's not many people out there that do anymore. It's like the Vietnam era over again. Some of these people come back, and you got people that are just spitting in the face of veterans, and it just sickens me.
Yeah, I mean, not to get too sidetracked, but yeah, I know people that, like, when they got done with their tour of duty, they got back to the States, and they're looking for trying to look for their benefits, and the country's just wiped them clean. erased. Oh, we can't find any of your information. That's what they're doing. It's pathetic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So up there. I got no
Big
guns.
bad booty daddy.
There you go.
Minus the steroids.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't. Yeah, please, God, don't.
No. You know, I did try it one time and I didn't like it. Did Rusev just signed a contract? Yes, she signed a 5-year deal, I believe.
Yeah, guess what? Most of the people that are on this list all signed brand new 6-figure deals. Guess what? Gone.
You know, I'm curious because I was on WWE's YouTube and I saw the match between Lashley and No Way Jose, and Lana was extremely annoying in that. And Lashley told her to shut the hell up, which was hilarious. I'm wondering if that shut the hell up means you're getting cut from the company.
I think it's just trying to expand the storyline. It says, hey, J-Bone, do you think people in NXT will be gone next? Oh, dude, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This isn't even going to be half the people that they're going to, dude. And not to think, uber negatively, but man, I'm guessing like half of NXT is going to be gone. Now, granted, they're not paying the people down in NXT as much, so that's not going to be as much of a loss to the company. But still, it's still, they gotta, all these people that re-signed for 6-figure deals, for 5-year deals, boom, gone. Those are the first ones they're getting rid of. The Good Brothers who held out for bigger money, gone. Rusev, they've been negotiating with him. I haven't heard any other details besides that, but now he's gone. So many of these people. Eli says,
Oh, Dad, look. Do you know why these torches are here?
Why?
So for the main entrance. Wait a minute.
That is not what Eli Band says.
That's
probably not what he sounds like either.
well,
Is Dolph Ziggler next? Here's the thing with Dolph. He's an on and off kind of guy. He has his own stand-up comedy going on. So if he gets released, he has something to fall back on. And from what I hear, he's a pretty funny guy.
Oh yeah, he's very talented. He's a veteran. I respect the hell out of Dolph. The guy can go anywhere. And is New Japan Pro Wrestling next? I don't know. It's maybe AEW is going to be doing this. And they started bringing in some local talents because they can't bring everyone in. Yeah, dude, it's scary. It's scary. But you got to think, WWE is in a much different position. They have stockholders.
Yep.
There's a much bigger picture to I hate using this term, but I'm going to use it. The WWE universe. It's such a bigger beast than another company that just started like AEW or Impact Wrestling. Yeah, they got TV deals and yeah, they got roster, but man, it's so different. There's so many layers to this. Man, my chats are still blowing up. It's crazy.
Dude, this is going to be the biggest thing talked about in 2020,
Well, like I said, and it's just starting. It's just starting. This isn't even going to be.
I can guarantee you there's going to be a bigger list in the next few days.
Oh, yeah.
And to think about it, I'm going to be talking about this tonight on my show.
Oh yeah, and you might even have an updated list by then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sad, you know. Um,
Samuel Shaw is released to J-Bone. He is NXT as Loomis.
oh, he is.
Hold on, let me find out.
Oh well, while he's looking through stuff, I'll jump back in the chat here.
Ruby Riott is out.
Is this a late April Days full joke? Yeah, right. Just a little late. We're halfway into the month.
Like these webpage are. I got to go on Twitter.
Yeah, we got to start going to like people's individual like pages, you know, because they're gonna come out fairly quickly. Do you think other wrestling companies might start cutting talents? Yeah, I was just saying, it might happen. It might happen. It's crazy. Ruby Riott is out. Is that what you're checking on right now?
That's what I'm looking right now.
Ray said, "Are these releases or firings?" Well, it's the same thing. They're gone. They're not. Yeah. I mean, depending on what each individual situation is, at some point a year from now, you know, considering we get out of this and we start filling arenas again and money starts coming into these companies again, could some of these people come back to WWE? Sure. But I don't think you're going to see I don't think you're going to see the greed contracts again for a long time. It's going to take a while for any company to get out of that. You're not going to see people getting, oh yeah, 7-figure deals with, you know, part-time. No, that's gone. Because someone ain't a multi-billionaire no more. If your other company over here just declared bankruptcy, yeah, that's not good. That should have been a sign right there that the trickle effect and then what turned into a wave in his own company happened. Ricochet? I don't know. Apparently I can't spell for shit. Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. Not seeing.
Looks like No Way Jose just gave a thank you speech on his Twitter account 6 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, this is depressing, man.
Now, whether you're a fan of the people or not, this is, you know, that's irrelevant. Cardio. Oh, here we go. You know what? Let's bring this up here.
The Iconics and Kari Sane and Ruby Riot has been released.
Hang on a second. I'm going to play this from.
So, as you might have heard, I am no longer with WWE. So I want to just take this time to say thank you for everybody who reached out to me so far. That's a lot of you. Thanks for being fans. Thanks for whether you cheered for me, booed for me, danced with me, thought it was silly. Just thank you for making it all worthwhile. Thank WWE and everybody involved, everybody in the back. The locker room's amazing, stories for days and memories. It's gonna last forever, and hopefully this ain't the last time you see me. Never know, but with this pandemic, everybody just stay safe. It's affecting lives all over the world, and just stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones, and just take this thing seriously. I didn't know going to Raw, this last time would be the last time for a while. I would have let it soak in just a little bit more. But until next time, it's your boy No Way Jose. But thank y'all for everything.
So that's No Way Jose. Yeah, it's like you see the emotion on these people's faces, and it's a little jarring, it puts you in a different light of what's really happening to these people, there's no more just, hey, I'm earning a check. They're going to use me whenever. And, they'll show up and I'll sit in catering and get a good meal. And, there's none of that no more. It's, and I'm not calling people please don't take that as me calling people lazy, because sometimes that is a reference for people that are just, lazy and they just want the check and they don't want to go out there. No, I'm not saying that. Man, yeah, this is. Geez, I've been live for an hour. Holy crap!
This is just complete madness, folks. We're experiencing history in the making, and not in a good way.
Yeah. Trying to refresh. Yeah, I can't even. There's nothing new coming in on Raja.com. There's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, everything's breaking right now. Like I can't even load into any of these pages. Like they're probably trying to update everything on the go or on the fly. So I'm looking at a tweet right now. We were talking about Lana earlier. Lana signed a 5-year contract 6 months ago. Not to imply that she's safe, obviously. Unless the obvious end of this says she stays and he goes. That said, her and Lashley were doing a breakup angle on Raw this week.
Titus O'Neil? I don't know.
I don't think they'll get rid of Titus. I mean, it's a possibility, but he does so much for the community.
He's been a big PR guy, but he hasn't been in the ring since I can't remember when.
He doesn't. That's the thing. You don't even need to be in the ring to be a good guy.
I mean, he was a part of Mania. He was like part of he took over being a host when the Gronk.
Yeah, when Gronk took the 24/7 title. Let Impact do something like this, and everyone will be dogging them even more. Of course, that's usually how it works, right?
Yeah. Oh man, do you have any more confirmations? If not, I'm probably gonna cut out of here because I just went over an hour, and that's plenty for this.
No, but I'm gonna keep up to date with all this stuff while we're offline.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to do a podcast about this tonight as well.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to watch that as well, look up Destroying Kayfabe on YouTube. Actually, no, not YouTube. Destroying __ Kayfabe on Twitter or Twitch. I'm sorry, Twitch. Because every time I talk about wrestling and pandemics on YouTube, my connection gets cut off. And I don't know what that's all about. And I really don't care anymore. So here, I will put this on.
He's changing the game, folks.
There you go. That's 2 underscores, not 1. I'll more than likely do it late, around 11 o'clock. Mainly because I want to keep up with all this stuff that's going on.
Damn, Minecraft
I'm pretty sure that we're going to see more people released tonight and in the next few days. So,
yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to be watching Dark Side of the Ring, and I'll be reviewing that soon. The latest one. I'm hearing a lot of different opinions about the Jimmy Snuka story and his ex-girlfriend or girlfriend that was murdered. And so I'm very curious about that because that's been an ongoing story for the last 30 years. And I'll be watching AEW later tonight. I'll probably do a review after that. And but in the meantime, thank you so much, Styles, for joining me and helping me keep me up to date on all this stuff. This is a sad day. Whether you like the brand or not, it's a sad day for the WWE, and it's a sad day for fans because these people, no matter whether you like them or not, there's someone's favorite out there, and they don't have a job no more.
Yep. And before we get off the air here, according to Wrestle Talk on Twitter, the releases do not appear to be close to being finished, according to Dave Meltzer. So, with that being said, over to you.
Yeah, it's like I said, we're not even tipping the top of the iceberg with this yet. You're going to see a lot more names. NXT. You're going to see a lot more from the women's division, probably. Yeah, I'm seeing names come up here, and I don't know where to. Sean Ross Sapp just tweeted NXT is about to get their releases. Well, thank you, Sean Ross Sapp. That he's a douche.
Yes, he is sensitive. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like him.
He jumped in my DMs and attacked me for my opinion. My opinion. Screw that guy. I don't care if he gave his hair to Locks of Love, hair flip. He's gross. Don't give 2 shits about him. All right, we out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Screw Ross Sapp. It just feels so good saying that.
Absolutely.
And I'll be back later tonight for some AEW. And I'll probably do an update on more cuts. I'm not going to come on live like every time there's new news. I'll probably be in touch with Styles, and we'll go live tomorrow at some point and give some updates. I mean, we don't want more names, but it's it's inevitable. You know, it's sad. So it's the climate in the world of wrestling entertainment and professional wrestling is changing, and
yeah, like I'm helping.
Crazy.
I'm helping people make something.
Acer 5000 J Bone versus Sean Rassap in a cut of mania, baby. I love you guys. All right, we're out of here. Thank you, Styles. I love you, brother.
Love you, man.
You all have a great night, and we'll see you later for some AEW stuff. We'll be reviewing it live afterwards. and maybe give a couple updates. We'll see. I'm not gonna stay on this every 2 seconds. I can't. I don't have the mental capacity to look every 2 seconds and look up everybody's name. I'll wait for some official stuff, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow. So, all right, we're out of here. Thank you so much, Styles. Anything else?
That's it for right now. Like I said, just look forward to your podcast later and Destroying Kayfabe.
There we go. Yeah, you want to get any more updates from CM Styles over on the Twitch? Go give it a follow, give it a sub or whatever they do there on the Twitch box, the Twitch TV. So, and while you're over there, go check out T&I show. That's the Total Nonstop Impact.
Total T&I.
Total TNI. Total. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're out of here.
Africa.
Thanks, folks. We'll see you tonight.
Good night, y'all.